This is Optimal Living Daily, episode 175, A Gentle Warrior's Manifesto to End Busyness, Part 1, by Courtney Carver of BeMoreWithLess.com. And I'm Justin Malik, trying something new by skipping the intro, which seems appropriate for a minimalist author, keeping this intro as minimalist as possible. Let me know what you think. I don't mind skipping the intro so that we get to the content faster if that's what you want. Anyway, welcome back to Optimal Living Daily, where I read blogs from amazing authors, with permission of course. And today I'm going to do a two-parter, so I'll read half of the post today and half tomorrow because it's a little long. But before we get into it, if you want a chance to win a book about minimalism written by The Minimalists, I give away one to a random email subscriber every month. So to win, you need to be on my email list, and you can join really quickly by texting the word optimal to the number 44222, or you can visit me online at oldpodcast.com. Either way works, and you'll also get some pretty cool spreadsheets that I built just for you on top of that. So again, you can text optimal to the number 44222 or visit oldpodcast.com. Now let's get to this post and start optimizing your life. A Gentle Warrior's Manifesto to End Busyness, Part 1, by Courtney Carver of BeMoreWithLess.com. When I look back at how I let my life get so out of control, I realize it wasn't a conscious effort to become busier, do more, own more, and owe more. Things just kept building up. I forgot what I wanted, so I couldn't protect it. I was a victim of circumstance, not taking responsibility for the fact that I created the life I was living. My crazy, busy life was destroying my health and relationships. When I finally noticed that's what was happening, I started to change everything. One of the most important things I did was quietly begin a busy boycott. I started at the height of my busyness while working in a fast-paced, very stressful advertising position. I didn't tell anyone, and no one noticed. I started identifying what mattered to me and doing what was necessary to protect it. My tactics were fierce, but also soft. I moved from helpless victim to gentle warrior. In a society that always wants more from you, it's important to draw a line in the sand. What I've learned, though, is if you can draw the line with your heart, you can take a stand with a smile, dump the guilt around doing less, and instead of disappointing others, remind them what's important in their own lives by honoring what's important in yours. My manifesto is a list of my non-negotiables that guide me, especially when I struggle with the call to do more. A Gentle Warrior's Manifesto to End Busyness. Number 1, I will not say yes when my heart says no. Most of the time when presented with an opportunity or invitation, I know the answer. My heart knows long before I take time to consider what I'll say. When I think about saying yes when my heart says no, I can feel it in my body. I might clench my teeth, squeeze my hands, or feel stress where there should only be light. For many years, I ignored those outside signs of inside struggle, but now I pay attention. Be a gentle warrior. Protect your heart and say no with a kind smile. Instead of saying yes when your heart says no, be honest. Your no doesn't need a lengthy explanation or apology. Saying no more honestly will give you a chance to say yes and allow you to show all the way up for people you love and work you care about. Number 2, I will measure more by what's in my heart and less by what's crossed off my list. I had a bad habit of measuring my self-worth by what I got done each day. If there weren't enough check marks on my to-do list or I didn't do more than everyone around me, I was a failure. If I was homesick and couldn't contribute at all, I'd feel even worse about myself. I thought if I could do more, perform better, and climb the ladder faster, I'd be happier, more successful, and people would love me more. As I slowly pulled back and started thinking about how I really wanted to spend my time, I realized people couldn't love me for what I accomplished, but only for who I really was. When I was consumed with doing more, I didn't even know who I really was. Be a gentle warrior. Measure more by what's in your heart and by how you treat people, including yourself. If you notice you are feeling down because of the things you left undone, remind yourself who you are and what you mean to the people around you. Number 3, I will prioritize love and health. Love and health matter to me, but until I became a gentle warrior and began to protect them, respect them, and create an environment where they could thrive, love and health never had a chance to rise up. I experienced love and health in my life before, but not like I do now. I used to catch glimpses of both, but today my life is full of love and health. Be a gentle warrior. Know what matters most, and when you're making a decision, ask yourself what will support the things that matter most to you. Let your priorities guide you. Number 4, I will ask for help. I can get by alone, but getting by is not what I want for my life. When I ask for help and bring other people in, everything is elevated. Last summer, when a friend helped me thrive in my work and I thanked him, he replied, "When you rise, I rise." That statement reminded me that asking for help doesn't just help me, but everyone around me. We are all in this together. Be a gentle warrior. Asking for help is a sign of strength. Asking for help builds relationships. Even though you can do it alone sometimes, you can do it better with help every time. Number 5, hear that in tomorrow's episode. You just listened to the post titled A Gentle Warrior's Manifesto to End Busyness, Part 1 by Courtney Carver of BeMoreWithLess.com. And I'll read numbers 5 through 10 tomorrow as a little extension to this Minimalist Friday. Once again, if you want to have a chance to win a book by the Minimalists, but also get a video tutorial and simply show your support, come by oldpodcast.com and grab your free spreadsheets. You just enter your email and all that will be automatically delivered to you for free. And it's a great way to show that you're liking what you hear. You can also join by texting the word optimal to the number 44222. I think that's enough for today, so we'll continue this post tomorrow where your optimal life awaits.
Hey, this is Dan from the Optimal Finance Daily podcast, which is a lot like this show, except more focused on personal finance. Justin handpicks the best posts he can find from blogs and authors like Ramit Sethi, Mr. Money Mustache, and more, and I read them to you 5 days a week. So if you enjoy this podcast, come on over and subscribe to Optimal Finance Daily too. And together, we'll optimize your financial life.
You've been listening to Optimal Living Daily. Be sure to hit the subscribe button to stay up to date on each new episode and head to oldpodcast.com. That's OLDpodcast.com for a free gift as well as more actionable tips and resources to help you maximize your potential. Thanks for joining us, and remember, your optimal life awaits.